met at Bunker Labs in the CEO Circles group, and as Marines, of course, we hit it off.
Instant best friends.
Immediately, yeah, BFFs, like 10 seconds. What I found fascinating is that you were involved with Bunker in the very early days. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I went through the first cohort that Bunker had in Raleigh, and after that I was an early employee, and I believe the Raleigh chapter was maybe the third or fourth chapter we had, and then I had joined the team after I went through the cohort, and we were able to scale it across the country. It was a lot of fun. It was a handful of veterans who were also entrepreneurs, and we were just trying to figure things out as we went, but we had a lot of fun along the way, and we're just trying to figure out how we could get to more cities and more states and help people not build businesses on islands.
Where is this Raleigh place that you speak of?
North Kakalaki.
Oh,
the great state of North Kakalaki.
Over there next to Camp Lejeune?
That's right.
Okay.
Phantom R.
We just saw a Jeep, and
duck you!
This is ducking around with HBC. Nick, have you ever ducked a Jeep before?
I have not. I'm a little nervous.
Alright, so we're gonna crack the egg, so to speak. So we can't really tell if this is a veteran or not. Chances it's not. So let's get a Merca one. Take your pick. And we're gonna film Nick ducking his very first Jeep.
Where do I put it?
On the driver's side handle. Back by there on the way out and say this is evidence of Nick's first duck that did not record.
Okay, I'm recording.
Okay, so we just ducked Nick's first Jeep.
Woohoo!
He did it so stealth-like that we didn't even see it. So good job, Devil Dog. One shot, one kill.
That's right.
No witnesses. So we're talking about your early involvement with Bunker Labs. You explained how you've been involved with that since day one. Bunker Labs, that word is now faux pas because it's IBMF, but whatever. Let's talk about your time in the Marines. We ironically served around the same time. We were, I think, in San Diego at the exact same time, living out in town at the exact same time, never crossed paths. Not
that we know of.
Right.
We probably did.
We could have been in the same adult beverage establishments supporting fine Marine Corps traditions at the same time and not known it.
Yes.
So tell us about your time in the Marines. When did you serve? What'd you do? Lessons learned?
Yeah. So I was all signed up to go to college. Went to orientation. I think I sat at the wrong lunch table or something. Came home. Decided that at the time it wasn't for me. And was just working random jobs. And then all my friends went to college. And I was just kind of at home by myself. And, these random jobs weren't really all that fulfilling to me. So I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I need a challenge. The biggest challenge I could think of was going into the Marine Corps. So I woke up, quit my job, passed the recruiting station on the way home. I went in and said, hey, I want to join. I want to go in the infantry and I want to leave in 2 weeks. The recruiter said, well, you should take the test, the ASVAB or whatever it is, and see what you qualify for, and then we go from there. And I was like, look, I want to join, I want to go in the infantry, and I want to leave in 2 weeks, or I'm walking out the door.
It's like a recruiter's dream.
Yeah, to which they replied, sign here.
Yes.
So then I came home that night.
Were you 18?
I was 18.
So you could sign up.
Yeah. Came home that night, and we had dinner as a family, and my mom said, oh, Nikki, how was your day today?
Nikki? Yeah, did I start calling you that?
Preferably no. That's kind of reserved for my mom. I mean...
I'll ask her.
Yeah, you can if you have to get written, just like the NFL, you need express written consent by my mom to call me Nikki.
I'll draft a letter.
So we were having dinner, and she said, how was your day? And I was like, it was great. I quit my job and joined the Marine Corps, and I leave in 2 weeks. Can you pass the salt? And, she went from 0 to crazy in about 2 seconds. Everybody was freaking out, and I was like, look, at this point, I need you to support me because I've already done it.
I signed.
Yeah, and in hindsight, that was a really bad way to go about doing it. I probably
Dart train, everybody.
I'm lucky that she didn't have a heart attack in that moment. So I left 2 weeks later, went into the infantry, ended up at Camp Pendleton in San Diego, and then I deployed a fair amount, was gone a lot, and then when I got out, I was debating whether or not to go back to Iowa for college or stay in San Diego, and that took me about 3 seconds to decide.
So yeah, I can understand why you stayed. San Diego was a lot of fun.
Yep.
So, you famously met your wife in San Diego. There's a water gun story that I've heard that you don't necessarily have to share.
It was charm.
I mean, clearly, yeah, anything with Marines in San Diego involves charm.
Yes.
So, fast forward from college in San Diego to your bunker labs involvement. There's a big time gap there. So what happened between those times? You at some point started the journey of an entrepreneur, got involved with bunker where you're going to be working with other veteran entrepreneurs. Can you bridge that gap for us?
Yeah, it was a long and winding road. There was kind of a lot of missteps along the way. I was in the corporate world for a while. I ended up going to college for computer science, thinking I was going to be a programmer. And the first job I had out of college was great. It was working with a startup that was putting a poker game online. And so it was me, one other programmer, and 5 professional poker players. And it was fascinating. I learned a whole bunch about the startup world, and
That sounds illegal.
the servers were in Costa Rica, so it was not.
Aha.
But they were not real good with money, shockingly. And so towards the end, how they would pay me was they would front me to be in poker games all around San Diego, and I got to keep whatever I want. So they would teach me how to play, and it was a lot of fun. Eventually, they ran out of money. I went and programmed at some corporate place, and I went through thousands of lines of code every day and sat in a cold, dark room. And I shared an office with a guy who listened to, I call it house music, like
Club.
all day long, like for like 10 hours straight. And I was like, this probably isn't the right fit for me. So wandered around into some other jobs for a while, got into sales and operations, and really realized I wasn't a good employee, if I'm honest. And eventually I was working at this company. I had been on the road a lot because I was in the consulting world, and that was pretty fun, but I was on the road all the time, and I needed to get off the road. We had just had our son, and there was some health stuff going on, so I needed to get off the road. A friend of mine calls me and says, hey, what do you think about selling the cloud? And I was like, I don't know anything about the cloud. And he says, well, it's good money and no travel. And I was like, all right, I'm in. Both those things were true, good money, no travel, but I was miserable. I knew right when I started that I wasn't going to be there long. I lasted a year, which is kind of a miracle. And what ultimately prompted me to start my company was they told me I cared too much about customers.
What?
I was like, how is that possible? That
More.
clearly I'm not the right fit here.
Clearly.
And so I quit and came home, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm not going to do this. And I had this idea kind of brewing for a while, and so I started a fintech company. That company went okay for a little while. I probably made every mistake twice because I'm a little slow sometimes, so it takes me a little while to learn. So I made every mistake you can think of. I was really frustrated at times. You know, I had There was a time where I thought I was going to lose everything.
Did we miss one?
We spotted a Jeep.
Was there a Jeep?
You need like an alarm that goes off.
Well, we're just cruising the parking lot of the Dallas VA.
Doesn't look suspicious at all.
And we have, as Nick well knows, because we just prepped these bad boys and girls, we've got service-specific ducks.
Oh, yeah.
And Merca ducks.
Should I give one to this guy?
No.
Maybe he has a Jeep.
I don't know that dude.
I bet this was his Jeep.
Don't give Jeeps to... Oh, look at that. Army. So, let's do this one a little less stealthy.
Where are the Army guys?
Here you go. Here's a French beret or whatever that is they wear.
Green beret?
Maybe, if it's special. Look at that. Number 2. Number dose. Narrow dose. We're official 1s and 2s. Dropping shit. So, successfully ducked number 2. Congratulations. I actually saw this one. It's less recon. Thank you for the viewing audience.
We don't actually have confirmation that it was caught on video, though.
We're going to go back by and get a confirmed kill for you.
Yes.
Hopefully it's still there.
What about those types of Jeeps?
What?
Like, that's not a Jeep, it's a...
That's a Jeep Cherokee.
Like a Cherokee, that doesn't count?
No, it's more of a Wrangler Gladiator thing. I will preface that your seatbelt is unbuckled.
Well, because I thought I was going to be jumping out.
No, not for Cherokees.
What about this guy in his Corvette?
I would like to run that over. It's like a midlife crisis car. So no duck for Chevys.
An old friend of mine got a personal trainer when he was about our age, and his wife was on him about having a personal trainer, and he was like, "Look, honey, it's cheaper than a sports car and a mistress," and that was his justification for getting a.
There's the front side.
Yep,
Confirmed kill.
Got him.
1 confirmed. 2. Oh no, we don't know about the other one yet. So we're just gonna keep weaving in and out, and like everyone else, it looks like we're looking for a parking spot, but not really. Then we'll hit the garage. There's a lot less Jeeps today than last time I was here, but that's okay. Makes them more special. Gives us more for later. So back to your entrepreneurial journey. Lots of mistakes, lots of learning. We met, you were involved with EOS as a rock star implementer, so we hired you. How did you get from fintech, I care too much for clients, world full of mistakes, to helping other business owners with their mistakes? Is that a good segue or what?
Yeah, that's a great question.
So when pretty good.
When I was, don't hurt yourself patting yourself on the back. It was a question.
Yeah, I mean, we're Marines. Come on.
So when I was at the point where I thought I was going to lose everything with my business, someone turned me on to EOS, and at the time I was frustrated with people, with profits, lack of time. I was pretty much a jerk to everyone in my life. And what was the humph? Are you saying I still am?
No, I was self-reflecting. I still feel like I'm a jerk, and I've been doing EOS for a while, so maybe we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
But okay. I apologize. Continue, please.
You're good. So, implemented EOS. It provided a lot of focus and clarity, a lot of tough decisions. But that focus and clarity allowed us to shut down part of the business, which was gut-wrenching, and then, because that was really the part that I cared about. And
and they've got ducks.
Spotted. Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then...
Trace.
I had we were able to ultimately sell the other part, like grow it and sell it, which was great. That's when I joined Bunker, and we used EOS to scale Bunker across the country. So I was traveling around talking to all kinds of entrepreneurs, and I saw a lot of the same patterns that I experienced as an entrepreneur. So I started handing out copies of Traction, and eventually people started asking me to do it. And so,
do we know this person's service?
No, but there's some.
Doctor. Rooster's not stealth. Or I don't know if that was a chicken, potentially. What's going on there?
What about like a falcon? No.
Yeah, like that was like
an eagle, America. What does an eagle make? Caw-caw, caw-caw. I feel like I was spot on.
Okay, well, I digress. So EOS.
Yeah. So I started handing out copies of Traction to people, saying, "Hey, implement this. It'll help you." And then people started asking me to do it. And the first few times I said no, and then after 3 or 4 times, I was like, "All right, I love this stuff. Why aren't I doing it?" So the first couple years.
So it just happened natural.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it was very natural, and I just kind of did it on the side the first couple years. If somebody.
Speaking of mistresses.
Yeah, that's right. That was very inappropriate.
You said it.
You took it to another level, though. I was talking about helping other business owners, and you were talking about
it's
being
like a
scandalous.
Side hustle.
It's a side hustle, not a side piece. Give me a break.
EOS was your mistress.
EOS was my mistress.
Yeah.
All right.
It's better. What did you say a minute ago? It's,
cheaper than a sports car or a mistress?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
that's fair.
It's actually lots of positives because you're like helping people and you're making money.
All right.
To do it. So that's actually better than a mistress.
All right. That's fair. So, yeah, totally organic. Did it on the side for a couple years, and then EOS went to a franchise model in 2021, and around that time I had taken Bunker about as far as I could, and the franchise model was really kind of the best thing that could have happened for me because it forced me to either go all in and do it or just not do it at all. And I was kind of scratching that entrepreneurial itch again and wanted to go out on my own, and now
see that?
Yeah.
Bronco, that's the Jeep's enemy.
Harsh.
Yes. They pass out like Beanie Babies and stuff. It's so weird.
Really?
Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah. Like, why would you do that? Ducks are so much better.
What about a goose? So I think that's our next side hustle, our next $1 million idea. Let's make some geese. So it's like the offshoot for those Broncos or something.
Yeah.
They're the goose. We give them a goose.
I'll let you run with that one. I don't want to be involved with Broncos. Just saying.
I think you need to be a little more open-minded.
Well,
or maybe what if the goose goes to like the Jeep Cherokee?
that would be a thing. Yeah, I had a Cherokee before my Gladiator, and I really enjoyed it. I had it for a long time, and it never failed me. But then I got permission to get a real Jeep. So I did.
From your better half?
From the boss, yeah. Interesting fact. So, when I first got the Cherokee, we were pre-child, but not by much. And so, was told we need to get something that's more like a family vehicle that won't be as bouncy. Landed in a Cherokee. Great vehicle. Lasted forever. No problems. Fast forward, I don't know, 10 years, something like that. I keep my cars a long time. I like to pay them off and drive them until I want something new or have to get something new. Jeep. That's a good one. Got the Gladiator. Lo and behold, am I going the wrong way?
No, you're good.
Okay. The Cherokee was bouncier than the Gladiator. I could have had a Wrangler, or they didn't have Gladiators now. Could have had a Wrangler way back when.
It's messed up.
I know. As they say, sometimes you just gotta buy the bicycle.
Sometimes you gotta buy the bike.
Yeah, I got into the brand, just didn't get the one I wanted, so it's baby steps. Oh, Jeep. We got a service. Oh no, that's not a Jeep. How dare I?
Oh,
Wash my mat out with soap.
You just confused a Bronco for the Jeep after all this nonsense you were spitting.
I mean, you know what they're doing now? They're making them where they look like Jeeps. And clearly it's a very dark garage, and they fooled me. And you know why they do this? They want ducks.
There's a Jeep.
There's a Jeep all by itself, and he's lonely, and I'm going to brighten his day. He likes dogs. I like him even more. We got a service indicator.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we thinking?
Let's go Merca.
Merca?
Yeah.
Go Merca.
You feeling that one? All right. Let's see how stealthy you can be. Don't look at all the trash in the door. My wife sits on that side, likes to leave dirty Kleenex in my car. It's gross. All right, what's that? Quattro, number 4. 3 confirmed. 1, a mystery.
What if there's something up there? No? We're just assuming there's not?
No, I'm intrigued by this big, giant white one down here that I feel like I saw that one here before. Hope that's an employee and not someone that has to come here a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like employees would park out here because it's shaded further away. A lot of the old timers aren't real mobile, so probably not driving around a lot.
Old timey veterans.
Yeah. The Vietnam era folks and the greatest generation.
Look at that.
The guy's not a Jeep.
It's a Porsche.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
There's a lot of midlife crisis cars here today. Maybe they're just rich.
Or both.
Yeah. I hope they are.
Yeah.
I hope they're rich and retired and just like buying cars for fun. Throwing money away as they can. Look at that one. They got ducks. That one's jacked up. Look at that thing. That's a rock crawling Jeep right there.
Did you just have Jeep envy? Did that just happen?
Little. So my issue, I can't raise my Jeep anymore because if I do, it won't go in the garage.
Seems like the next step would be to raise your house.
Yeah, I did. I was curious about like trying to lift the garage door up a little bit
Really?
because you
I was
know.
kidding. That seems extreme.
Well, yeah, it didn't go very far. But you know,
That you definitely
when the
can't just
garage
buy a
door
bike.
goes up and it kind of hangs, there's like a good 3 or 4 inches where it could roll back more. I think like if they adjusted the motor or the chain or something, but a Jeep lift is also expensive.
Can you imagine how much trouble you would have been in if you would have just bought the bike on that one? If you would have just started doing it and Sarah comes home.
The garage thing?
And the whole garage just torn off.
I would have to get a professional because I would break it.
What do we have here?
This,
What's happening there?
I think you need to do your bird call again because this one is clearly a Falcon.
Oh, man. What?
Falcon. Gotta go wide on that one.
Many...
I mean,
Go
that
to the
one-
back parking lot.
That one was pretty amazing. Show the window, little noisy curb. We're gonna go to the knot. Oh, there's one. Is there a service indicator?
As we pass him, should I
Watch
just
this.
throw
We're
it
gonna
at him?
we're gonna do it in person.
Oh, you gotta do this.
Yeah,
This is you.
this is
I see
baller.
ducks on the thing.
I know.
Is there a secret handshake?
No, but
Am I
I'm
allowed
gonna
to
ask
see
him
it?
a question. What service were you in?
Marine.
Hoorah!
2 Marines right here. Give me I need a Marine duck for my girl.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. How pretty.
Do you have a Marine duck?
All
Good
right,
day.
Semper Fi.
Look at that.
That
Hello,
was,
devil dogs in the house. See, it was meant to be.
that was
That was
amazing.
That was beautiful. My heart is so warm.
Yeah. I feel like
I mean, see, that's
was-
all we're doing.
my life is now complete.
We're
I saw it
putting-
in action. I saw 2 Jeep
see-
people ducking.
And like, what are the odds that she's a Marine? Just, you know, the smallest
slim.
branch, most active,
Yeah.
like, best.
I really
Just
thought you were
people.
going to do like a duck you thing. But
No,
guess not.
but that's all we're doing is just putting positive energy into the world right now. To people that have served this country. I mean, there's nothing better.
Yep.
But only a select few. It's like the Marines. Not everyone is able to serve in the Marine Corps. There's another devil dog. Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Big Ram truck. Sometime he's gonna go run some stuff over.
Yeah. That'd be epic if he just turned and started
Yeah,
climbing
he's
over
got a
trucks.
Dually. He's got to go to work after this. He probably owns a construction company.
Yeah, he can benefit from HBC.
Maybe. We'll see if we ever run into him later. Alright. So
Have you ever ducked a Space Force car?
I've never seen a Space Force car, period. We actually have a friend whose daughter entered into the Space Force.
As a space cadet?
Something, whatever the Jeep, whatever they call them. This is a gray one. This would be on my side. I'm feeling pretty energized after that one, so I think I'm going to do this one.
Yeah. We'll cheer you on.
We'll see what kind of.
Are you going stealth-like, or are you going full ego?
I'm going to roll down the windows, and we're just going to do this one like real simple, like. And I got my America boots,
Ah, yes.
and
Make sure you don't go to the Bronco.
oh, this. Make an assumption this is Air Force because it's an electric. Could be wrong. Sorry. And we got to get rid of the Air Force ducks. We just, you know,
If you're right, they'll be like, how did you know?
we're smart.
So you were saying you have a friend who is a space cadet?
Friend's daughter.
Friend's daughter.
Yeah, Gus from VIP. You remember him? He's the retired NYPD.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. East Texas accent. Go far east. All right, so we're at the tail end of parking situation to a certain degree. This place is huge, so we'll complete the circle.
What about that parking deck? Let's
Go check it out.
is that part of the VA?
It's called Liberty, so I'm gonna go with yes. Oh, Jeep, it's on your side, Nick. You gotta get this one.
Sweet. What are we thinking? Oh, wait. America. Pretty sure that person's looking right out the window.
That's okay.
But they had ducks on their Jeep, so.
If they just
Good.
saw you do that, do you know how happy they are right now?
They're like, oh, I just got ducked.
Yes, best day ever. Okay. I feel like we're kind of on this.
There's one. No, that was a Bronco.
How dare you?
You did it first.
They tricked us.
I was following your lead.
See how easy it is? They're very deceptive, these Broncos.
There is one, though.
Is there? All right, we're gonna go. Sorry. Cherokee. I wish you had a duck. But
There's a green one on the right over there.
oh, yeah. Love me some green. Partial to green ducks. We're gonna call an audible unless there's a service. It's a
I
soft.
feel like it's hard to tell from the front, but they are probably law enforcement.
nope.
Possibly.
Green Jeep, green duck. How do they duck? No service indicator, no ducks. Hopefully that doesn't get thrown away. Those are sometimes questionable. You don't know. Are they not a duck person, or have they just not gotten any? The hope is if they're not a duck person, they at least like give it to a kid or something.
Yeah. A friend of ours was thinking about getting a Jeep as part of like I think kind of a midlife crisis, like get one with where you can take the top off and stuff.
Jeep.
She was looking for another electric one, but she didn't get one because she didn't want to do the duck
service?
stuff. No.
She specifically didn't. What is the
It
platform?
manifested itself.
It did. Look at this patriotism. No ducks. Should have done another Air Force.
The no duck parking lot. Oh, a solar one? That's definitely Air Force.
It might be Space Force.
Space Force.
They don't have Space Force ducks. We gotta get like Star Wars ducks or something in case we see a Space Force car.
That's right.
You think there's any Space Force veterans? It's so new. Like everyone's got to still be in, right? I'm sure they got locked up for like 10-year contracts or something.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like any Space Force people that have gotten out? Don't know.
Yeah, I wonder what it's in 4 years. I mean, it's been around longer than 4 years. It's probably been around.
Well, because Trump invented that on his first tour, right? So.
Oh yeah, so that was 8 years ago.
Ish, I don't know the official inception date. All right, we need some more service ducks. So Nick, you got to be careful when you're ducking stealthily. You can only go 10 miles per hour in here. If you go too fast, the VA police are going to get you.
I appreciate that you think I can run faster than 10 miles an hour. That's quite an honor.
You were invisible on the first duck. No one even saw it.
It's true. It's almost like someone forgot to record it.
No,
But I don't think that was
I'm
true.
going
I think
with
I was so fast.
the old adage for the Marines: swift, silent, and deadly.
That's right.
You were swift and silent.
What about a Cybertruck?
No.
They're weird.
I'll put like a magnet on there and like it won't start. I wonder if that would work.
Has Jeep ever thought about making a motorcycle?
I can't answer that. I truly don't know. Can we just make a circle?
I think so.
Is this giant garage and there's like nowhere to... How do you go up?
It's an optical illusion. You can't.
I missed it the first go around. Alright, we need more service. Stickers and stuff like that. Where's my branches? It's hard to see in here. Watch out for the Broncos trying to act like Jeeps. Begging for ducks.
That's right.
I mean, just get a Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I always go to the left. You started that in EOS.
Aw.
It's like
Jeep.
Jeep. There's a Jeep. Got a service.
Jeep, Jeep, Jeep.
Is that a Gladiator?
Oh, look at this.
First Gladiator. He's a little taller than us. He must have a big garage.
And there's ducks.
And there's ducks. I think it's a Marine. See if there's a sticker in the back. Let's see if we can confirm Marine status.
I can neither confirm nor deny Marine status. But he does have another Marine on the dash.
Some army dude who drives a white Gladiator that now has 2 Marine ducks.
Such an honor.
Had some I'm gonna go up and then we'll go out that way. A little Jeep lift envy on that. Only my garage was taller. But I don't know. If my Jeep was too much taller, Rowdy couldn't get in, so that'd be a problem.
You can put steps on.
Jeep, get another one.
That might be that dude's.
Yeah,
Whoa. And racing stripes.
it's fancy. And a lipstick. I'm going with that's not his.
We're going Merc on this one.
A little taller, like the stripes. Got some good steps on the side.
We went Merca with stars since there were stripes on there.
Yeah, now they have a American flag. Rowdy's not getting into that Jeep. This is a big garage. This is like
Jeep.
This is the Gladiator garage. I'm gonna keep going left. We'll get that guy in a second. Ducks. Maybe this is employee parking. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever.
I think those are cool.
I
I think they'd be fun.
don't know.
You don't know.
No. You seen them driving around at night with their lights on and the music real loud?
No.
It's a thing.
I tend to not go out at night.
They don't have those in North Kakalaki. That's your next business. You could like buy a bunch of them and rent them
Pass.
next to your condo-tel.
Well,
Sniper platform is empty. There's no one up there.
that's good.
It's good. I've been curious. Like, I think the VA police are onto us. We're not doing anything wrong. Spreading joy. Bro. Clearly not an EOSer because he turned right.
Yep.
I mean,
Start with the brave one and go left.
pass to the left. Alright. I'd really like to deploy some of these service-specific quackers. Oh, do I see something? Do I see something? Oh no, it's just a Texas Star. Army. Alright, I will say that Jeep has some sweet lights.
Yes.
Made me jealous. I've got like discount Big Lots lights or something. That happens when you buy stuff online. Alright.
How often do you get ducked?
It's, I would say, maybe once a month. A lot of people don't participate. Yeah, we're here, bro.
I mean, it can never end now, right? It's got to go on forever.
Pretty much. And it ends when you want it to end. When I want it to end. My daughter used to like it, now she doesn't like to duck with me anymore.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Is it that she doesn't like to duck, or she doesn't like to duck with you?
Probably a little both. She's 11 and like really cool. I think that has a lot to do with it. Rumor has it that dads and ducks aren't cool if you're 11. arrived. I think we've had a successful ducking at the Dallas VA.
Probably a dozen, right?
At least, I mean, we cleared out the dash and we had a lot up there. We ran out of marcas, had to get more. We'll continue the circle, see if we see anything cool, but
I feel like more people should have some service stuff on their car.
yeah. I mean, if you were in a branch besides the Marines, would you advertise that?
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, all we've seen is Army and Marine, huh?
Yep.
It's interesting to send these Navy ducks home with Ryan.
Does she have a Jeep?
No, she's got a kid.
You have a kid and you have a Jeep?
I know.
Because it was such a smooth ride, remember? You just told that story.
Well, but that was post-child. We didn't know how smooth it was until she was like 8 when we got it, I believe. I don't know where we are. Like in the bowels of the VA parking lot facility. Probably not supposed to be back here. Is that the one we drove through, you think?
I don't know. Not just now. I don't think so.
Sorry, person. Oh, is this a dead end?
Ram it.
I could. Probably not the best decision, Nick.
They say no publicity is bad publicity, right? What if there was a Jeep on the other side?
I can't get arrested in the first episode.
Or could you?
Known as the Jeep Lob. Hopefully they see that.